What's up, guys? Your boy Moho back with another video for you guys. And I know it's been a minute. It's been a while, and I know what you guys are thinking. Fucking here he comes again with his bullshit. I'm gonna upload all the time. Not really. I just really felt like uploading a video, and I wanted to give you guys my opinion on Black Ops 4 because I actually like it. I was wrong. It takes a man to admit when he's wrong. I was wrong. I think this game is very fun. There's a lot of things in this game that need to be changed. You know, I mean, there's a lot that needs to be changed in this game. Like, personally, I put a tweet out the other day saying, you know, I miss when Call of Duty used to just be gunfights and grenades, you know, just straight up skill. And I feel like this game has really good mechanics. I feel like the guns feel good. You know, the time to kill is a little extreme, but I'm okay with it. The one thing I don't like in this game, and pretty much every Call of Duty that's been released after Black Ops 2, is like there's specialist kills. People got hammers. People got fucking, look at this, like what I'm using right now. This flamethrowers and, you know, RC cars that stun you and guns that stun you, and I feel like it happens so much that skill really isn't involved anymore. Another thing that I don't really care for is how every gun you could just hold the trigger down, you know, and there's no skill gap between a regular pub player and a competitive player, other than a competitive player grinds the game way more than a pub player does, you know. And I guess what I'm trying to say is that type of shit will get repetitive, you know? But other than that, I do like the game. I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun. I'm playing with Jive, you know, Barberry, my brother, and a few other people. But the thing is I got it on PC. I didn't get it on PlayStation because, honestly, I'm trying to move away from just console in general. I feel like PC gaming is a whole better experience, and the games play better, you know? And when you go from console
30 frames
to PC, you see it. You can understand how much better the graphics are, how much more smooth the gameplay is, and just the superiority when it comes to aiming. So that's why I went with the PC route. That, and plus I didn't want to pay another $30 for like PlayStation Plus, and, you know, I'd rather just play on PC. I got a pretty good PC, I might as well utilize it, you know what I mean? And plus I could just dish out content without having to swap between console and PC. So that's a plus for me. Another thing I wanted to talk about was the competitive rule set that they had out. I actually didn't take the time to go look over it. Somebody asked me if I wanted to, you know, talk about it in my video, and I figured I'd dabble into it because when I used to compete, it used to be the golden days of Call of Duty. It used to be when Call of Duty was like respectful in the sense of like competitive gaming. You know, we didn't really have, I mean, we started to dabble into it, but we didn't really have kill streaks and stuff like that. It was 4v4, and I personally think that Call of Duty is making a huge mistake with 5v5. Number one being with prize pool, having us, you know, split your share with another person, it just sucks. And the Call of Duty community typically doesn't really make money unless they're competing and winning, or if they're like a personality on YouTube and they're getting that ad revenue, or they're a streamer. But typically the Call of Duty player doesn't really earn money, so adding another player doesn't make sense, especially when the revenue is so little and the only thing that's really popping is champs. But if you ask me, I think 4v4 is perfect for Call of Duty. These maps are designed for 4v4. They're not designed for 5v5. And as far as the rule set goes, I didn't really take a look at it, but I can only imagine what people are like looking at and dealing with, because what I saw on Twitter is that they want it to be played like pubs pretty much. That's why they're extending the 5v5. They want it to be like pubs. So be prepared to see shit like this in matches. You know, flamethrowers and little RC cars that electrocute you and shit like that, and hammer smashing. Like, it's really no skill in my opinion, and I don't think it has any place in Call of Duty, period. And like, Call of Duty competitive, you know, pubs is okay. I can understand how pub people want that, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not the person to ask when it comes to like what should be competitive and what shouldn't be. But I do have your guys' questions that you asked me on Twitter. I'll go over those real quick before the video ends. One of the first guys says, "What do all these hoes want in they mouth?" Food, man. Food. They want food. Every girl wants food. If you could feed a girl and just surprise her with food, trust me, she'll love you forever. This guy says, "What happened with you and Team Caliber? Did you leave because you missed Fear?" No, I didn't leave. When I joined Team Caliber, I joined with the expectations of having like a really bright future, and it just seemed like they left me hanging there. They didn't do anything with me. I tried to get graphics, and their graphics designers didn't even acknowledge me. They wanted to charge me for graphics, even though I was a part of Team Caliber. It felt so hard to get a hold of Sharp because he was competing at that time, and try to create content because he was competing. You know, the owner of TK was just so I had to like schedule a meeting with him. It didn't feel right. That's not how we ran Fear, and I felt like that wasn't the place for me. So I said, you know what, see you later. I don't want any part of this, and I don't regret it. You know, I don't regret it. I thank them for the opportunity, but it just wasn't for me. Why don't you bring Fear back to COD? And if not, why not sell the team rights to someone? I'm really old school, and I go way back. And if you knew who I was from back in the day and who Fear was back in the day, you would realize why we don't just sell the rights. I feel like when the perfect investor comes along and it's the right time, then that's when we'll start getting back into the swing of things. Okay, we got another question. What type of play style should a main AR player be? Support role, 100%. Somebody who posts up, somebody who's constantly looking at the map, somebody who calls out and has very good communication, because you're the one that's pretty much doing only the slaying, you know, and getting cutoffs, whereas the objective player has a lot of other things in his mind, and he has different routes and so on and so forth. So if I was running a team, I would want somebody who is a good support player, somebody who posts up. The last question is why haven't you brought us laughter with a YouTube video, a YouTube series again? I really haven't been as creative as I want to be, and not only that, but YouTube has changed in ways that I don't like, and it's not really my main source of income, and I've been pretty much focusing on myself. But yeah, thanks for watching the video, guys. I appreciate it. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace. What's up, guys? Thanks for watching the video. I appreciate it. If you like that video, you'll probably like some of these videos. Check them out. We'll catch you later.
I am cocky, I am stubborn, I am always fucking mean, I am dirty, I am filthy, I'm the farthest thing from clean. I am greedy, I am selfish, I'm obscene, I am hungry like a fiend because I'm always chasing green. I am picky, I am stingy.